Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy 800 Pound. I just came across something that's real interesting. I think should be able to take a look at because I just was having a conversation as far as kids. Now, this is a story out of Maplewood, New Jersey, right? A family says to a second grade teacher ripped their daughter hijab off of her head. Second grade. Listen to me. This is a grown man. Evidently, this man has his opinion about her religion, about her, but the total disrespect of snatching her hijab off her head was a violation. And I feel, my opinion, he should be held accountable for that. Job should automatically be taken away from him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is some crazy shit. Now imagine you have a daughter in the second grade and she's Muslim and a male teacher physically takes her hijab off her head. That's just total disrespect. Where's the assault charges? That's what I feel should be done. File some assault charges on his ass. Lock him the fuck up. And we all know in this country, what we try to ignore, people saying that they surprised that shit like that even transpire, but it does. Now, we all know the child, she's traumatized. She's not gonna feel safe nowhere wearing her hijab. She's not, because she's gonna think that certain type of men, I don't know if this teacher is Caucasian, black, but that's the thing, they planted that seed in her mind as if it's something negative about her wearing her hijab. I feel like lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. And it says that the daughter is no longer interested in wearing her Muslim garb. Like, you see? See, something that transpired from his emotions is gonna affect this girl for the rest of her life. Fire that nigga, lock that nigga up. That's my opinion. And it shouldn't even be nothing to be thought about. What are you doing handling a second grade little girl? This is what this country is so twisted up with. Because he's a teacher, he can physically handle a little girl. Oh, he's a police officer. It's okay for him to punch her in the face and throw her to the ground. It's okay. If you're a police officer, you can slam the female, put your knee in her back, handcuff her, punch her, do whatever. I guess it's for the sake of the law. Nah, that's some shit right there I never agree with. And I see that shit over and over. The police manhandling a woman, but y'all got laws that states a man is not supposed to physically abuse a woman, da-da-da-da. But I sit back and I say, I guess because you're a cop, you know, you can say, oh shit, I got an opportunity to rough a woman up and take advantage of that opportunity. But going into this, I feel like this little girl is traumatized. She's traumatized. Somebody look at her wrong when she's wearing a hijab. Well, she no longer wants to wear it. No longer wants. That's why I say, when it comes to our children, don't sugarcoat shit to them. Give them the reality of this world. You got people out there that'll kill you just for what your religion. You gotta let them be aware, especially in this country. You know, when I see young kids, 7, 8, 9 years old, they wearing they kufis, or the girls wearing their hijabs, yo, I look at that and I say, they having the right start with life. And then you got a grown-ass man want to snatch a little girl hijab off his head. They need to whoop his ass. For real. Now, the parent, the father wrong if he go in there and whoop him. Think about it. What if the father go in there and say, yo, you put your hands on my little girl? And he whoop him. Is the father wrong? I say hell no. I don't think no teacher, male or female, should be getting physical with no kids. Trying to take off hijab, trying to take phones or whatever. That kid in the 2nd grade, at that age, call the parents if you have an issue. You're not that child, you're a teacher. So I'm sending a shout out to South Orange Maplewood School Districts. Y'all say y'all investigating the situation? Show and prove. It shouldn't even need to be no investigation. How many witnesses in that class? Stop playing around, man. Get him out of there. Cause what he did affect that little girl for the rest of her life. So I don't think that's a hard decision. I most definitely would get him out of there. For real. So I just think, the parents, they got to deal with her being traumatized from the 2nd grade on through. Don't want to wear her hijab. May make her turn back on her faith. Because a grown man can control how he felt about her hijab that she wears every day. I guess this day he woke up on the wrong side of the bed. That's why I say he should get whooped. She get whooped. My daughter in the 2nd grade, don't touch her. If you have an issue with what she has on, call the mother, call the father. Don't take it upon yourself to do this. This ain't back in the day when the principal had permission to whoop the kids and all that. And I think that was some bullshit back in the day too. Allowing them principals and them teachers to discipline in school. See, that's the thing that with these generations, they missed all that. Back in the day, the teacher and the principal can whoop you. Yeah, that make it seem like I'm real old, right? It do. When you think about it, now just in them days, the principal or the teachers, they got little paddles and they discipline you. That was the time. But as far as the teacher taking upon himself to put his hands on this little girl, I don't rock with it. But like I said, Maplewood, step up, man. The people in the community, get this dude out the way. What about what he's gonna wake up and come to work with one of these bad days and do what next to a little kid? To get a little kid 2nd grade, what's she, 8, 9, 7, whatever? So I already know. And I don't know. I gotta look further in this, being that she underage. I'm trying to look and see what's the nationality. That's what I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna get back to y'all on that. I want to find the nationality of this young lady, or his parents, or whatever. I'm gonna find out the nationality. It got right here. We call for immediate firing of the teacher. Executive Director, what's that? Saladin Massad. Anything less is an insult. Yes. Anything less than him getting fired and charges been brought up against him. Because where it says that he can put his hands and physically do that, he can't do that. See, y'all playing around. He must be a Caucasian teacher. He must be Caucasian. What's his nationality? Because I know if it was a black man or a Puerto Rican man, the parents would have been raising real hell. They would have got rid of him ASAP. So what's up? What's his nationality, man? Anybody know about this incident right here in Carlstadt? Let me know. Not in Carlstadt, my bad, I apologize. In Maplewood, New Jersey. You know what I mean? Teacher snatching the kids hijab off. That's like this. Think about this shit though. Parents, you have your daughters and your sons going to school. You know how some kids like to put their kids in a nice little jewelry and things in that nature, you know, and the kids feel good and they confident. So now, what if a teacher wake up on the wrong side of the bed and look at your son and be like, man, fuck this little motherfucker think he is, since he got a little chain, and decide to take his chain off his neck and say you get it back after this class. Nah. Fire him. Anything less than him getting fired and charges being brought, assault charges, anything less is the insult. Maplewood, stand up, man. This little girl better not be black. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna look more into this, but this little girl better not be black. And this teacher better not be white. And if it's that, or if he black and she's black and he doing that, I still say the same thing. Whoop him, fire him, press charges on them niggas. Don't touch mine. Yeah, I learned a long time ago from one of my cousins, my cousin Aaron. When my daughter had a situation in school, and I went up there and I was on my daughter's ass, my cousin told me, he said, yo, try hearing your daughter out. Just because he's a teacher don't mean he right. And I learned from that. Everything real, because my daughter was very outspoken. So one thing I didn't do was go in there and dig in her shit based on what he said. I learned how to listen to my daughter. It was to the point to where, and it all boiled down to this. Caucasian teacher. You have a little black girl that's not being receptive to what he's saying or what he say respectful. You know, like, ain't no different with them police. They want to show you we're in control. To me, same thing the teacher was doing. So his issue was when I stepped to him, it was like, it's just that she finished her work before everybody. So I told him, I said, give her double, give her triple.